Hello viewers, welcome in another episode, and today we'll have another batch of US made models, mostly Johnny Lightning, but not only. We will have two M2 machines and we will have Ertl, which is very rare to get in Europe. It will be very heavy with Chevy Camaros, but not only. To make it worse, there will be some Firebirds as well, which makes it maybe not exactly Chevy Camaro, but Chevy Camaro and Firebird heavy. But we will have some other models as well. We will start with this Johnny Lightning Freaks 24 hours of Le Mans endurance racing, and there is Ford Thunderbird 1986. You can see history, you can see details of color, you can see what was released in the Street Freaks 2022. We'll see this for Thunderbird, and we will see those are different ones, Firebirds, but it's same from Freaks. Okay, let's go. First, I like how they do blister, because you know you can put blister with this card. In card you have a list of what was inside, and you can just put it, you know, it will stand with model. And the model itself, it's nice. Sorry, I will open bonnet now, and then I will close it properly, because it was very difficult to open, so I left it not fully closed. Details inside are not the best one we can see, you know, but for Johnny Lightning that's good, you know, this isn't bad. As you can see now, I have problem with closing it, but I managed it. That's why it's very hard to open, because it works like spring. It's not properly seated. Front, nice front, very nice from the side. I love those gold wheels. The rear wheel, this one is not rolling well, but I don't mind. I won't be playing with it. And those who watch me more often knows I'm not huge fan of gold rims, but here those gold rims looks great. Of course we have rubber tires, metal bottom, registration plate, proper registration plate, painted light. That livery is really nice, red, white with gold strip, and I love 24 the lemons. It's really funny. Okay, but we have more cars, much more cars. So I will put this one here, or maybe I will put it I told you, it looks okay. We have Chevy Camaro 1991 Z28 1LE, bright red. This is my favorite Camaro generation, third, because again, if someone watched me more than once, then probably that person knows I own third generation, but engineless 2.8 V6, which is enough to roll nicely and you know, it's not crazy fast, but that's still enough for me. Two-tone interior, black and light green. Nice wheels with some issues with tires, but it was sitting in blister for so long, I'm not surprised. Nice front, nice rear spoiler, proper spoiler. Lovely third generation Camaro. More Johnny Lightning. Beautiful gold Chevy Camaro 1967 SS and 72 Chevy Vega Stinger wagon. I was really happy I got those two because there is Chevrolet Camaro and I love those, and there is wagon, and it's not typical US wagon because it's small one. You know, for Europe it won't be small one, but for US this is as compact as small as it probably possible. Some information what else was released in 2021. I'm buying those in Tom's Model Autos because those old Johnny Lightning, M2 machines, Auto World, Greenlight are very cheap. And thanks to that, I can buy more and pay less. I can wait, you know, those 24, 25 releases. In 2 or 3 years they will be cheap as well. I'm not buying import kit, even it's possible to get it from Tom's, because I have those from not as 2-pack, a single release, and those are not that great. I will buy another version of that casting. But the class of 71, that's more tempting. Let's start with Chevy Camaro. As much as I like it, I don't like that open hood. Gaps are huge, and to be honest, details are not that great. To convince me, just no opening hood would be bad, you know. I think just, you know, regular, no fancy opening things would look better. Especially this Camaro in gold looks great with those rims. It looks really nice. Front looks nice as well, and rear is beautiful. So gold one with no fancy details would be much better in my opinion. But you can have different opinions, and I won't agree with you. I'm joking. I will respect your opinion, but you know, this is how I feel. It's beautiful model, you know. I think it's even better looking than Camaro. Fantastic rims, with tires with decals, all things I would love to see on the model. Front lights, you know, grille, rear really nice, side fantastic with all those trim details, extra lights, Chevy logo. It is beautiful model, very interesting for me. I'm happy I have it. I think I should be able to open, in theory, bonnet, but I tried and I couldn't. I need to find something thin enough to use it to opening and to not damage Paint, because I don't think, you know, those engines are not that great. The Magic Paint would be good excuse. Oh. What next? Another Camaro. Told you there will be plenty. I hate those Miho exclusive packaging. This is limited one of 2016, blah blah blah. Bright Rally Red. Camaro ZL1. So we have a newer Camaro with engine like in this older one, and that's 2002 Chevy Camaro. It is nice model. I wouldn't complain about anything here. Lights are decals, I think, the headlamps. Nice wheels with some tire issues. That's what I'm expecting from those brands. Nice interior steering wheel. We will see it in Firebirds. Nice rear with registration plate, and we can see, look, on this side it's not that bad. I think on this side it's a little bit worse, or it's partially, because here it's really tight. That end is not properly glued, but the model itself, if you like Camaros, that's a great model. Now we will start with red one. Another Street Freaks, black with flames. Here we can see what else was included in this release. 2021 release 4, and this one 2022 release 2. So I love those Firebirds. It's same card with blister we can use as display thing, but the model itself, this is what I'm interested in. We have proper chicken with flames, nice front, very nice side. I love those rims. The tires are not too bad, and with decals, Bridgestone Potenza, it's okay. Rear, great, unless you look at spoiler. I seen many versions of this generation Firebird or similar cars, you know. I think Dodge Stealth have something similar as well, and it's almost never properly glued. This is just sticking upwards, but you know, you can't get everything. And look, steering wheel exactly same like in Camaro. Interior is different. It's same color, but it's a little bit different. It's not exactly same. So this is black with red flames, but we have black with blue flames, which in theory shouldn't be my favorite from those two, but it is, and I will show you why. It's same release, 2021 release 4. I will put card back. Look, front, you know, it looks like it's very similar, but we have flat black front with black shiny chicken on blue background. That's why we can see it clearly. Side, it's very nice. We have different rims. I will remove it from blister for a few seconds. Look, those are different rims, but it's not matter of rims, because I think I like those rims more than those ones. Look at how flat black comes into shiny black. It looks great. And then the rear, it's very nice with same issue. Here it's not as bad as in red and black, but it's not perfect at all. This side is very close to be perfect. This side is slightly worse. You can see especially here gap, but the red one, oh, it's really bad. So time for Earth Classic Rides, Earth Collectibles, NHL 1/64 scale Plymouth Barracuda. This is for US and Canada, I think. The French language is not for France, even I bought it on Vinted France. I'm searching, but you know, I want really badly get some of American muscle made by Earth. That's 1/64. I think those are the best castings of old US cars made by any US company. At least, you know, those budget ones. Probably you can get better ones from those fancy ones. Luckily I found this one. Okay, I know this is very budget model because we have plastic bottom, plastic wheels, but with nice rims. Look, front lights are not painted, but we have bumper. Rear lights are painted. We can see Montreal Canadiens. This is very nice Plymouth Barracuda. It's not most detailed, but I got my proper new Earth in 1/64 and I freed it. That's how it should be. Now it's time for two M2 models. We will start with another 1990 Chevy Camaro IROC Z from M2 Machines. I got it on AliExpress, very cheap, and I think I even lowered price with coins. So for someone who love F-body, third generation Camaro, this is really nice model. And the front, we can see it's better quality than Johnny Lightning, and it's a little bit smaller than Johnny Lightning as well, which shouldn't surprise. M2 would be closer to 1/64 than Johnny Lightning. It's not huge difference, but there is difference. You can see it's a little bit wider. It's a little bit shorter. So in theory, you know, I think this is 1/64 as well, if you add everything. Nice wheels. This is in street version, so it's a little bit different than Johnny Lightning. Nice interior, grayish, but not bad at all. Rear is much better as well. We have acrylic lights. Tail lights, tail lamps are acrylic, which are very strange because then they painted it here silver. We have Carlisle registration plate. It's really nice model, and we can open bonnet. And here we can see nice V8. But that's not all. We have another same generation but a little bit older Chevy Camaro IROC Z from 1985 in different livery. It's M2 machines as well, from AliExpress as well. And let me introduce to you this beautiful model. Front is slightly different. It shouldn't be surprised because we have different years, you know, both cars are modified, so it shouldn't be surprised we have a little bit different front. We have different wheels. Or you know, those are both are 5 spokes, very similar, but the black one is slightly different and the rear one is much deeper than the one here. The silver one is just regular. Look how deep is black one. So we know that's not street car as well, and this hood explain it as well. Rear, very nice. I love those lights, etc. Wild Goose. And that's not all differences, because remember, this one is 1990. Probably that's one of those more modern engines, because you know, we can see air ducts are plastic ones. Here we have old school with steel or aluminium pipes. The engine details looks a little bit different as well. So it's really nice, you know. M2 do almost same castings of, in theory, same model, but with those little things different. And then this livery, I love it. M2 makes plenty of various promotional stuff. I'm not loving every single one of them. For example, there was Coca-Cola one. I love third generation Camaro, and that black red wasn't bad, but you know, I'm not huge fan of buying Coca-Cola, Fanta, 7-Up or something like this. I prefer those racing ones, or you know, companies supplying car parts. I prefer those, or just regular M2 machines. So that's all models for today. I hope everyone finds at least one interesting model here. I hope I wasn't too boring. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes. And I'm very happy I had a chance to present you with those cars. As usual, all the best for all of you, and see you soon. Bye bye.